Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to X Factor. I am your host, Josh Tyler, and X Factor tonight is live from St. John's, Newfoundland. Tonight's card, a big one as we approach blurring the borderlines. 2 weeks away, ladies and gentlemen, from that big, spectacular pay-per-view. Tonight on the card, we're going to have James Love, the CCW champion, taking on Aaron O'Connor. LJ Murphy going to take on Mickey Wilson. Dylan James, the British Commonwealth champion, will take on Devil Dog, one half of the XCW Tag Team Champions. Canadian Club, Isaac Bruiser and Travis Bruiser will take on the Morrisons tonight in tag team action. A big match implication. Adam Malcolm will take on Alan Brooks. The winner will face Aaron O'Connor in Japan for the XCW Universal Championship. And again, tonight we're going to have Mike James versus Ian King. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be in a hell in a cell. These people have a lot of anger against each other, and tonight will be a chance for them to vent some of those frustrations. Let's take it to ringside. I'm your host, Josh Tyler. We'll see you by the ring. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to X Factor, and this is our opening bout. The CCW champion, James Love, gonna take on the XCW Universal champion, Aaron O'Connor, tonight.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Rochester, New York, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Classic Continental.
And James Love and Aaron O'Connor have a storied history together. They've fought each other on numerous occasions. James Love has picked up a couple of wins here and there, but Aaron O'Connor picking up some big ones, including one for the Intercontinental Championship and the other one for the XCW Championship some years ago. And tonight the titles are not on the line, just their pride, as they get ready for their opponents at Blurring the Borderlines. Of course, Ryan Taylor will be taking on James Love at the CCW show for Blurring the Borderlines in the main event. And Aaron O'Connor will find out tonight who he will be facing in Japan at the Tokyo Dome.
And his opponent, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 256 pounds, the FCW Universal Champion, the Destroyer, Aaron
Aaron O'Connor changed his attire, wearing an elbows up t-shirt to support Canada. Here we go out of the corner. These two come. What a takedown by James Love to start things over. James Love taking full advantage of things. Oh, an enziguri by O'Connor. As this match gets into full swing, O'Connor grabbing some James Love and getting some body punches, and finally the snap suplex, the cover here. Chrissy Edwards, the referee, no, that's a 1. And O'Connor head first on the turnbuckle. Driving the knee into the leg, the upper quadricep of James Love, then stepping on his hand. O'Connor very calculated. What a knee to the head. And James Love, oh, a thumb to the eye. And O'Connor going up. We're going to drop an elbow, and there he is. He dropped it. The cover here. Is it enough for the win? 2. And no, a near fall, though. And James Love, what a choke slam by O'Connor. Just picking him up. Jawbreaker fighting back. James Love hits him with a huge knee to the head. And now O'Connor firing back on all cylinders. James Love getting out of that, gets a DDT in there. Maybe not a good idea to gloat to the fans while... Oh, nice takedown by James Love, and then gets a kick in while he's at it. The CCW champion now trying to figure out what to do next. Going to drag O'Connor into the middle of the ring. O'Connor gets back to his feet. James Love with a side effect. The cover here. Is it enough? 1, 2, no. Both these men have traded 2 counts early on in this match. Quieting the crowd. Nice swinging neckbreaker by James Love. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. 2 and 3. James Love beats O'Connor. And the CCW champion prevailing here tonight. James Love picking up a big win. And this has got to play into Aaron's mindset as he walks into blurring the borderlines with a loss. I'm sure he's going to want a chance to redeem that one. And we're going to go on to our next match. Ladies and gentlemen, female action, LJ Murphy going to take on Mickey Wilson. And here comes LJ Murphy making her way to the ring. I don't know what to make of her, ladies and gentlemen. She's an odd one. But tonight she's going to take on Mickey Wilson.
And from Leeds, England, Mickey Wilson.
Mickey Wilson, the sister of Amber Wilson. You wouldn't know it by the looks of them because of the facial features, but Mickey Wilson has been a scrapper most of her life. At the very early age of 13, ladies and gentlemen, she enrolled into wrestling school, and in her first match broke her nose and had to have it reconstructed. But that didn't deter her from becoming a wrestler. No, she continued, and then in her second match had her jaw broken and completely restructured. So she has gone through a lot to get to this point in her career, ladies and gentlemen. Within 2 years and 2 matches in her career, she managed to have both her nose and jaw broken to the point of needing full reconstruction. LJ Murphy, Mickey Wilson, ladies and gentlemen, both these people, these ladies, would love to see them at themselves at the top of the ladder in XCW, maybe even getting a chance against Willow Knight. And ladies and gentlemen, Willow Knight, who was assaulted last week ahead of her match against Brittany Taylor, will be back in action next week in a tag team match. So this is going to be pretty interesting, ladies and gentlemen, ahead of blurring the borderlines. LJ Murphy at the top rope right now, looking to fly. And a takedown. LJ Murphy trying again, but too far the distance. Irish whip by Wilson. Off the rope, gives her a huge elbow across the chops. Goes for a knife edge chop, doesn't quite connect. Head first into the turnbuckle. Murphy fighting back now. Collar. Applying a sleeper hold. And she's got her down on it. And a kick to the head by LJ Murphy. Mickey Wilson in trouble here. Second time. Goes for the cover. Hooks the leg. No, not even a one. In case you're just joining us, James Love won the opening bout against Aaron O'Connor, the Universal Champion. Dragging the leg. Goes for a punch, nobody home, but then connects with a clothesline. LJ Murphy kick to the midsection after that punch off the ropes and hits her with a scissors kick. Now she's looking to climb. Top rope. Off the rope, she lands an elbow. Turning her over, going for the cover here. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. She picks up the win. And Nikki Wilson continues her slide here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to our next match. Dylan James, our British Commonwealth champion, will take on Devil Dog. That match is next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this match is a first ever match in XCW. Dylan James is going to take on Devil Dog.
From New York, weighing in at 204 pounds, the XCW European Continental Champion, DJ.
And here comes the blacksmith. Devil Dog, the founder of Forged in Pain. Member of the SEAL...
The Powers of Pain from New Hampshire, weighing in at 200.
The Surplus Marines. An XCW Hall of Famer in his own rights. Inducted a few years ago. And Devil Dog. Another And here we go, collar and elbow tie-up. Irish whip. Dylan James goes after Devil Dog. Devil Dog getting the legs up. Dropping the knee. Another set of knees. And again, we'll go back to the well. And now with body punches, Devil Dog trying to take it to Dylan James here early. Collar and elbow tie-up. Irish whip pulls him back and hits him with a short arm clothesline. And now with a suplex. What's Devil Dog doing now? What an innovative move by Devil Dog. I don't even know what to call it. Straight right hand there. Has him up half Nelson. Off the rope, swings. He gloated a little too much. And now Dylan James is fighting back. Dylan James with a fisherman suplex. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Hits him with a clothesline. An elbow to the head. A forearm shot. Pushes him. And James. Now Devil Dog fighting back. Oh, what a body blow by Dylan James. A couple right hands and another body blow has him up on. Oh, what a knee to the head. A modified GTS goes for the cover here. No hooking the leg, and he gets a 1. Now Devil Dog setting himself up. Kick to the back. Devil Dog hits the fog of war. And then goes right to the body again with those body blows. Cover here, hooks the leg. Is it enough for the win? 1, 2, and a kick out by Dylan James. Crowd yelling 2 in unison. Devil Dog again with a suplex. Irish whip off the ropes. Belly to back suplex. Another suplex by Dylan James. Devil Dog gonna roll outside. Off the ropes, flying cross body. And a suplex by Dylan James. This match continues, but they are both on the outside. Referee counting. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, our tag team match. Irish whip. That was pretty close. She was almost at a 9 count. Devil Dog with a German suplex. Irish whip off the ropes. Devil Dog looking to... I think he was going to go for a Manhattan drop. That was thwarted by Dylan James. An elbow to the back of the head now by Devil Dog. Pardon me. And Devil Dog. A rope break was called. And Devil Dog again into another submission hold. And this time Dylan James fighting out with his very existence at this point. Oh, a kick straight to the groin. I don't think the referee caught that huge clothesline. Call. What a takedown by Devil Dog. Again, going for that submission. And Dylan James is tapped out.
Here is your winner, the Devil
And Devil Dog victorious here tonight. Remember, Dylan James will face Andre Prince at Blurring the Borderlines for the XCW British Commonwealth Championship. And Devil Dog and Michael Blaze will defend the tag titles against the team that's going to be competing next. And that is Travis and Isaac Bruiser. They're going to take on the Morrisons. That match is coming up next. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 744 pounds.
This is what awaits Forged in Pain at Blurring the Borderlines, ladies and gentlemen. 744 pounds of man, or men in this case. Isaac and Travis Bruiser. Isaac Bruiser, the son of XCW legend, and arguably one day a Hall of Famer here in XCW. Isaac Bruiser has had a storied career of his own. He's held the CWGP World Heavyweight Championship. He won it in his first match here in XCW by one of the men that will be competing in our main event here tonight.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 459 pounds.
And I honestly don't think the Morrisons have a hope in hell. Out of the corner, Kyle Morrison with a DDT on Isaac Bruiser. Kyle Morrison starting things out for him and his brother. Off the rope, and that just doesn't connect. Pushes him away. He's going to pay for that. Hits him with a huge choke slam. And the Morrisons are probably going to end up paying for a lot of their Isaac Bruiser on top of the ropes. I hope he doesn't break the ring. Man is over 350 pounds with a huge axe bomber. Picks him up. Double-handed choke toss. And he'll tag his cousin Travis in. Travis the cousin of Isaac Bruiser off the ropes here, gets a cover, hooks the leg. Is it enough? No, not even a one, not even a two. Al Morrison kicking him now. Travis throwing, Irish whipping him straight into the... and tearing his head off. Goes for the cover here. Travis tagging out for Isaac, and Kyle Morrison is in trouble. Stomping away now. He's gonna go for a cover here. Hooks the leg, two, and not enough for the win. Head first into the turnbuckle. And Kyle Morrison's been busted open. How much blood can you draw from somebody? Oh, an elbow to the head. Hot tag. Mike Morrison gets in the ring. Travis Bruiser runs at him like a steam locomotive. Up and over the ropes. And tosses him aside. Mike Morrison being manhandled by Isaac Bruiser in the ring right now. Up on his shoulders. And Death Valley Driver, the cover. This could be it. Two. And no, it was broken up by Kyle. Isaac Bruiser going to tag out now. A DDT by Morrison. Kyle now back in the ring. Got to face off against that mountain of a man. Oh! He managed to powerbomb him. Don't ask me how, but Kyle Morrison lands a powerbomb. And I think he's going to pay for that with the military press. And a power slam. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. And Mike Morrison out to save the day for his brother. And Travis Bruiser looks irate. And he looks like he's going to set up. Nails the BKO. The cover here. Hooks the leg. This should be it. 1, 2, and 3.
Here are your winners.
And we'll go on to our next match, ladies and gentlemen. And this match has very big implications. Adam Malcolm versus Alan Brooks. It's coming up next.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring, representing the club from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 230 pounds, Adam Malcolm.
And here comes Alan Brooks, ladies and gentlemen.
And his opponent from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, Assassin Alan Brooks.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, there's a lot of animosity between these gentlemen. Alan Brooks right now is going through this entitlement phase where he thinks that he's entitled to all these things that he doesn't have, like maybe a world championship, and it even stems into his family members, Brittany Taylor and Angela Brooks and Tiffany Taylor. So these four superstars are walking around with a major chip on their shoulder and making things very uncomfortable for the rest of the XCW roster. Meanwhile, Adam Malcolm was aligned himself with a Canadian club and basically taking it over out of the corner. This comes. We'll get back to that in a second. Irish whip cuts it into the referee, and Adam Malcolm going straight to work. Nice neck breaker by Malcolm on Alan Brooks. Remember, the winner here will face Aaron O'Connor at blurring the borderlines for the XCW Universal Championship. Just lucky that wasn't on the line earlier tonight. Moonsault off the top rope. At any rate, these two used to be teamed together in Alpha Club. And now all of a sudden they're at odds with each other because they want the same thing. They want notoriety. Something that, by critics' views, neither of these two have really earned in XCW very much. So this is what the match is really stemming about, and it's made things very... And a baseball bat's been introduced. Oh, right over the head of Adam Malcolm. And Adam Malcolm really taking it to Alan Brooks here. Spear by Malcolm. And now he's going to bring it. This match is no holds barred by the... Oh, he just drives the steel steps into him. And Alan Brooks, who said that he would be able to beat Adam Malcolm easily, is finding out that there is nothing easy about Adam Malcolm. Adam Malcolm with a vaulting body press. That doesn't go anywhere. And Chrissy Edwards getting in the way of things here. Irish whip off the ropes. Hits him with a huge strike. And Alan Brooks just trying to get back into the thick of things. Knee hitting him. What is this? Adam Malcolm lands the pedigree. Oh my God, steals a page from O'Connor. Aaron O'Connor, the XCW Universal Champion, and he's won with it. Adam Malcolm steals the match with a pedigree. And ladies and gentlemen, Adam Malcolm may not face Larry Walker for the XCW Championship at Blurring the Borderlines, but he's going to have the next best thing. And remember the stipulation, if he beats O'Connor, O'Connor cannot come back to X Factor. We're going to go to our main event. This has been a strange one, ladies and gentlemen.
Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 275 pounds, the hardcore icon, Michael James! And his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 248 pounds, the Urban Gladiator, Ian King!
Alright, we're live for our main event. Here we go. Ian King, Mike James, the ultimate grudge match between these two. And this is a Hell in a Cell. Drops him with a power bomb. Mike James going to work here early. Collar and elbow tie up. Irish whip. Nope. Pulls him back and a huge knee to the... Mike James again lands a huge move. Now with a stalling suplex, Ian King manages to battle out. Sends him up and over the ropes. This is not a good place for both these men to be. Bad things can happen on the apron. Chasing him back and forth. Mike James gets his hands on Ian King, hits him with a right hand to the shoulder, I guess, and then to the body, hits him with a clothesline. Referee Chrissy Edwards almost getting in the way. Collar and elbow tie up. And a flapjack. And Ian King. That was quite an innovative move by Ian King. Modified pump handle. Turned into a suplex. Kick to the midsection by Ian King, and he'll go back to the well again. Collar and elbow tie up. Irish whip. Again, these two lock horns. Ian King and Mike James, these two have nothing but hatred for each other, animosity. One would think they would make an amazing tag team. Kick to the midsection. And Ian, what an innovative move. And now into a submission hold. Mike James fighting out. First a body blow and then a shot to the head. Irish whip. Sends him up and over. Mike James trying to capitalize here. European uppercut. Ian King looking a little slowed in this match. Another European uppercut by Mike James, and now Ian King throwing him into the cell structure. I hope these two are not trying to break out of here. You can see the cell structure breaking, and this would not be fun. Bad things happen when you get out of the cell. And these two definitely a European uppercut by Mike James. Another one now by Ian King, these two are trading European uppercuts. Solid right hand there by Ian King. And now throws him into the ring steps. Remember, this match cannot be won outside. It has to be won in the ring. This is a Hell in a Cell, though. So there is no time count out. And no submission on the outside either. This is all brutal. Ian King, another European uppercut. Oh, jawbreaker, and Ian King's been busted open. And now Mike James with an explosion of offense here. A couple of rights, and now another European uppercut. Throws now Ian King into the steel steps. Surprised they didn't loosen. And now Mike James. Jawbreaker by King. Goes for the super kick. Nobody home. Gets blocked. And Mike James telegraphed that. Hits him with another European uppercut. And a second now. Oh, exactly happens, ladies and gentlemen. Ian King and Mike James have broken out of their cell. European uppercut by James. Elbow to the head by Ian King. Right hand by James. Now he's tossing him. Don't imagine at some point these two are going to probably end up climbing the structure. Another European uppercut by Mike James. The blows are back and forth. Ian King trying to put an exclamation mark on this feud once and for all. But it's not going the way he wants it to. Well, now it's happened, ladies and gentlemen. Ian King is climbing the structure. I honestly don't know what's getting in his head. Maybe he's changed his mind. Nope. He sees Mike James up there, and they're going to continue. Now they're going to trade blows halfway up the structure. Smashing their heads into the steel. Head first. And Mike James climbing the steel structure again, and this time I think both these men are going to go to the top. Yep. Well, I knew this match would end up being chaotic. And now Ian King with a DDT right into the steel. Northern Lights. And into a suplex right on the beam. And I don't think a leg breaker is a move you want to do on top of a steel cage. Choke slams him. And this match is becoming brutal. Elbows. Seems like Ian King has found his second win. And now forearm shots by Mike James, who's trying to fight out. Ian King's been busted open. Now leg drop on the arm. A lung blower. by Mike James. Collar and elbow tie-up. Here we go again, and Ian King. Oh no. This can't be good because at some point or another, oh, right on the brace. And Ian King is in trouble here. He is in dire straits. Kick to the midsection. Up he goes. And a pump handle slam. And Mike James now with a neck breaker. Uh-oh. Has him up, stalling suplex. Surprisingly enough, neither of these individuals have gone through the cage yet. Drops an elbow. Another one. Knife edge chop. What a takedown by Mike James, trying to fight out. Clothesline by Mike James. A second one. Stepping over, pulling him back in for a third. Oh! Ian King just kicked him. And a stomp for good measure. Uh-oh. Getting closer to the breaking points here. And Ian King setting up here. Going up. A brainbuster. Oh, here we go. Trading chops. If these men are not careful, they're going to end up falling off. Goes for a stomp and catches him with a neck breaker. That was innovative by Ian King. Ladies and gentlemen, I have not seen a Hell in a Cell match this good for a long time. These two are putting on one hell of a match. Oh no. Oh, and Ian King goes through. I think this has got to be over. The cover here hooks the legs. I think we're done too. And no, Ian King kicks out. This St. John's crowd going nuts. And now Mike James setting up. Kick to the midsection, going for the pump handle. And Ian King fighting out. Uh-oh. Ian King has him. A muscle buster. Goes for the cover. This should be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, and 3. Ian King with the win here tonight. And I hope this finally puts whatever this is to bed, because, man, they beat the hell out of each other. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we get close to the blurry and the borderlines, we start to see the scope and the magnitude with how things are going to play out. And, man, how are these guys going to feel come blurring the borderlines? I'm Josh Tyler. That's it for us tonight. Be good to yourselves and each other. Good night.